This is a very, very sturdy wrap, so you can definitely load it on with a bunch of food, like a bunch of toppings. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna be making a 3-ingredient wrap that is low carb, weight loss friendly, it's low calorie. You can literally use this to make anything that you would typically use a wrap, like a traditional wrap. You're gonna be able to use this for. It has great structure where you can make a huge burrito, a huge thick wrap. I'm talking about like it holds so much food, you're not even gonna know what to do with it. So anyway, we're making it super simple ingredients. We have egg white protein, and don't worry, I'll leave it linked in the description below for you. I have a lot of things that I use here on my Amazon, like my little Amazon storefront. So that's linked down in the description below. And then we have our eggs, a little bit of almond milk, and then you'll need a blender. That is it, guys. I'm gonna show you right now how easy this is to throw together, okay? Now, I remember when I was first losing weight. By the way, for those of you that don't know about my weight loss journey, I've lost over 100 pounds. And I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years. And honestly, things like this always made my journey so much easier, because when you're trying to lose weight, you're always trying to find the next thing, like a good bread, a good wrap, a good like pasta substitute. You know what I mean? But some of them taste so bad. This one here, I'm telling you, like you're gonna be able to make like a nice wrap where you're adding like turkey and lettuce and tomato and maybe some onion and mayo and mustard. And you're gonna be able to enjoy like a really great, delicious lunch that's super high in protein, and you're not gonna fall off the wagon, and you're gonna be on track, and you're still gonna be, you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's why things like this make me really, really happy. We're gonna do 1/2 cup of our protein. This is our egg white protein. Now for the eggs, these are going right into our blender. You could definitely just use the egg whites. I just feel like the egg, like when you use a full egg, it definitely gives it like a tiny bit more structure, like where you can really like fill it and it's not gonna break. So what I'm gonna do, instead of using 4 full eggs, I'm gonna do 1/2 and 1/2. So 2 eggs, and we will use the egg whites from 2, okay? So we're just gonna do the egg whites from 2 eggs. And just to be sure we're accurate, we're gonna do our unsweetened almond milk, okay? You can totally season, add your garlic powder and onion powder, salt, pepper, but the reason why I don't season it is because then you can use it sweet or savory. So like you can add some cream cheese and a little bit of jam, and now you have kind of like a crepe version of a wrap. Or, you know, go the savory route where you can make like a sandwich type of vibe. Okay, let's mix this. Okay. And now we have our batter. Let's move over to the stove, and I'm gonna show you how quick you can make a batch of wraps. Okay, so I'm gonna have a low heat on this. Add a little avocado oil. So this is gonna be very much like those egg white wraps that they sell at the grocery store that are super, super thin. This is exactly what it is. But this is, I don't know, I actually don't know how clean those are, like what ingredients they have, but I do know that they're expensive. So you can make yourself like a huge batch. I'm sure you could probably freeze these or just keep them in the fridge, use them for the week, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of these, and I'm gonna show you how I use them. But these are so delicious. They're just so great for like a snack, a lunch. Sometimes when you're at home and you're like, I don't feel like having a big dinner, but I do wanna get some protein. These are loaded with protein. So that's the thing. These egg whites are loaded with protein, and they're delicious. There's like no reason why you shouldn't make these instead of buying them. You know what I mean? Because these are clean, 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 clean. All right, guys, so I have all of my little fix-ins. This is what I like to do for a quick lunch when I'm like, even for just super easy dinners when I'm not in the mood to cook. So I make 2 different sizes whenever I make these wraps. These are my bigger wraps for like lunch or dinner, and literally just spread. I go pretty heavy on sauces, so like mustard, a little mayo. You know, depends on like the route that I'm going. If I have like grilled chicken or whatever, but if it's more of like deli meats, then I'm for sure going more mustard, mayo, sometimes even ketchup, and then pickles, and just kind of like load it up. This is a very, very sturdy wrap, so you can definitely load it on with a bunch of food, like a bunch of toppings, and then you can just kind of either have it like a big taco, or you could even like roll it up like a burrito. And then these, I just make them a little smaller, like for breakfast tacos. These are a very, very low carb, they're low calorie, super high in protein, so very, very nutritious. At the end of the day, like the way I look at this is just like a vessel to carry all of my toppings. So if I wanna go kind of like a sandwich route, boom. If I wanna go kind of like a Philly cheesesteak route, boom. You get what I'm saying? Like the options are pretty much endless. Like you can go Mexican, you can go like whatever you are craving, you can use these for, like a regular tortilla. Cause once you bite into it, like you can't tell it's made out of egg whites or it's made out of eggs. You know what I mean? It just tastes like a normal wrap. But you know that it's clean, you know it's not gonna get you bloated, it's not gonna make you feel all like, you know, nasty, because a lot of times when you have like a wrap, the reason why you feel bloated after is because it has gluten and because it also has a lot of ingredients that make you just feel bloated, and it causes inflammation, whether it be like soybean, canola oil, maltodextrin. Anyway, there's a lot of ingredients in like breads and wraps that give you gut issues. So I highly suggest, if you love eating like tortillas and wraps, don't buy them. You're gonna save a lot of money. These are super, super clean, and they're so easy to make. So anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the idea, because this is like a really, really great idea, especially if you are trying to lose weight. If you are actively on a weight loss journey, these are gonna be your best friend. So take advantage of it. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget, hit the little bell notification so that you're reminded every time I post a video just like this one. And share this video, share this recipe with friends and family, whether they're living a low carb lifestyle, maybe they're trying to lose weight, or even if they're diabetic. A lot of my recipes here on Low Carb Love are diabetic friendly. So you never know, it could be super, super helpful for them. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.